All right, guys, today's tutorial is going to be the punch drag. A punch drag is just a fancy way or a fancy stop that we're going to talk about. So it's just a way of going from full speed and basically stopping on a dime, okay? So a punch drag, let's talk about the first word, punch, okay? That's going to be your front foot. Your front foot is punching, and it's a hard step down. That's what's going to stop all of your momentum from going forward, okay? And the drag portion is your back foot will drag, okay? And I'll show it here, all of it together here in a little bit, but let's break it down piece by piece. Okay, so punch, drag, almost as if your back foot, your shoelaces are going down to the ground. Now, when you're going full speed, it makes a little bit more sense, okay? So that's my foot placement, okay? Foot is here, foot is here. I'm not gonna put my shoelaces on the ground because I'm just standing still here, but this is basically your foot placement. You're stretched out very wide, okay? So you can go ahead and kind of get down into this position with me and just kind of feel it, okay? Okay, so this is your foot placement. Okay, let's go ahead and go on over the other side. And let's feel it. Okay, one foot, you're putting most of your weight here on your front foot, less on the back. And that's our second point here, is I want to talk about our weight distribution. Okay, so you want probably about 90% of your weight to be on this front leg. Okay, so how do you do that? You have to get your chest from this position straight up and down to this position, okay? So you can see my chest is over top of my knee, getting over top of my toe, okay? And 10% of my weight is on my back foot, okay? So 90-10, okay? So I want you to do that. Go ahead and get nice and spread out. Get your chest down, and I want you to go ahead and feel 90% of your weight on the front foot, 10% on the back, okay? And I want you to go ahead and go on over the other side, do the same thing, okay? 90% on this side, see how my chest is down, okay? Chest over top of my knee, and then 10% on the back, okay? So, how I like to practice this is I like to get two targets. You can get water bottles. You can have, if you have cones, great. Okay, rocks can even work. And so I'm gonna scooch these in just a hair. These are my targets. Okay. Now I'm gonna punch over here to my right side, and I'm gonna get down into that 90-10 weight distribution that we just talked about right here. Now take a look. My hand goes down because that's going to hold me accountable to getting that chest on top of my knee. Okay. Now, when I do the punch drag, okay, my foot and the ball hit roughly about the same time. Okay, like that. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like on the other side. Okay, so I go ahead, I kind of fall forward, boom. Okay, foot and ball hit at the same time. So how I like to practice this first is I just like to put the ball underneath my arm. Okay, so start out like this, and I want you to do just a trust fall forward. Okay, you trust fall over here to the right, and then back. Now put the ball in your left hand. Trust fall to the left. Okay, and you can feel that weight. Okay, trust fall to the right. Good. Trust fall to the left. Good. Okay. Once you get that mastered, then it's time to move on to the next. Now you actually dribble and then pick it up, put it underneath your arm, just like this. Okay. Okay. Once you get that down, then you move to the next step. Now you go ahead and you dribble and you pull the ball back. So this has some ball manipulation to it as well, because you actually have to put your hand in front of the ball and pull it back. Let me show you what I mean, okay? You punch, and then you pull it back into your pocket, okay? Punch, pull it. 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 Okay? All right, then, once you get that down, now it's time to cross over. Now it's you go punch, cross, punch, cross, punch, cross, punch, cross, punch, cross, punch, cross, punch, cross. Okay? And then finally, okay, we start to get a little movement back and forth. And the last one is you're going to punch up to the right. It's punch, 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 punch. Okay, and that is how I would work on layering the punch drag and learning it if I'm a beginner. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Now go out, practice these drills. Let's get it.